Hello everyone. My today's topic is structure of atom, in which the word atom is actually derived from a METO, that is the uncuttable or non-divisible. So in 1900, atom is not only an indivisible particle but it contained at least one more subatomic particle. कहने का मतलब यहाँ पे ये है कि जो एटम है वो बेसिकली 1900 से पहले ये एज्यूम किया गया था कि इट इज़ ओनली अ इनडिविजिबल पार्टिकल, मतलब इसके और भी जो सब एटॉमिक पार्टिकल थे वो उस समय डिस्कवर नहीं किए गए थे. सो बाय 1900 इट वाज प्रूवन दैट बाय जे थॉमसन, जिन्होंने इलेक्ट्रॉन पहली बार ढूंढा था. तो उन्होंने ये बताया कि एटम जो है ये फर्दर ऑन डिविजिबल हो सकता है, दैट इज़ इन दी मोर स्मॉलर पार्टिकल्स, जिसे हम सब एटॉमिक पार्टिकल्स कहते हैं. तो यहाँ पे अगर हम देखें तो ये बेसिकली दिस इज़ द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एटम इन विच there is a electron which basically carries a minus charge, and here is a proton which basically carries a plus charge. Here are basically neutrons and nucleus, neutrons and protons, जो कि एक साथ हम इसको न्यूक्लियन भी कहते हैं, which we are going to discuss in the मतलब आगे हम इसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. तो बेसिकली फ्रॉम हियर ये जे थॉमसन ने इलेक्ट्रॉन के बारे में बताया, एंड एर्नेस्ट गोल्डस्टीन in 1886 he discovered the presence of a new radiation in a gas discharge, called them canal rays. Okay, so these kind of rays were positively charged radiation which ultimately lead to the discovery of another subatomic particle. So proton has approximately it is basically approximately 2000 times as that of electron. So here from here we understand that electron is basically denoted by E, that the alphabet E, and proton is basically denoted by P. So the mass and if we and the mass of these two is basically, the mass of proton is taken as 1 unit and its charge is +1, whereas in the case of electron the mass is basically negligible and it is and its charge is being denoted by -1. So atom is basically composed of protons and electrons mutually balancing their charge, the negative and the positive charges. So it also appeared that the proton were in the interior of the atom, for whereas electron is basically covered coned easily by peeled off but not protons. Okay, so the structure of atom, from starting we'll going to revise it कि जो structure of atom है, it is basically an indivisible identity and it is indestructible, but discovery of the two fundamental particles, electrons and proton, inside the atom lead to the failure of these aspects of Dalton's atomic theory. Okay. Now the discovery of structure of atom. So here the J. Thomson was the first to propose the model of the structure of atom, and after that Thomson we are basically going to discuss about the Thomson model of atom, in which he assumed, he basically इन्होंने एक क्या कहूँ hypothetical theory दी थी, जिसमें he assumed that he basically took two examples, one example of watermelon and the second example of the Christmas pudding, in which he proposed that the model of an atom to be similar to that of the Christmas pudding, and the electrons in the sphere of the positive charge, where will be a current, a dry fruit in a spherical Christmas pudding. So here these dry fruits, इस पुडिंग में, इस क्रिसमस पुडिंग में उन्होंने ये बताया कि ये जो ड्राई फ्रूट्स हैं छोटे छोटे वो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं, और ये जो आउटर सरफेस है ये पूरी की पूरी, दिस इज़ प्रोटॉन, एंड these electrons are embedded in this pudding, मतलब in this whole structure. Okay. So in the case of watermelon, he stated that these small seeds of watermelon are electrons, and the rest of the part he considered it as protons. So watermelon, the positive charge in the atom is spread all over the red edible part of the watermelon, while the electrons are stirred in the positively charged sphere like the seeds in the watermelon. So in the Thomson model of atom, we understood that this Christmas pudding is the whole structure of atom in which electron is embedded, and the rest of the part is basically the proton, that is the cake part. So from this structure, from this model, this hypothesis, he proposed that an atom is basically consists of a positively charged sphere and the electrons are embedded in it. That is the first point. And the second postulate is that the negative and the positive are equal in magnitude, so that the atom as a whole is a electrically neutral. So here what he stated, that the population of electron, when we compare the population of electron with the proton, so these two are basically equal in number. कि ये और ये positive, that is the positive and the negative will cancel out each other, making the whole structure neutral. So but the experiment here is the experiment which is performed by the Thomson was not accepted by other scientists. So after that one more new scientist has proposed in another theory. His name was Rutherford, Ernest Rutherford. So according to Rutherford, and his theory is basically widely accepted by many scientists. So here he how the electrons are basically arranged in an atom. He just explained how the electron is basically arranged in the structure of atom. So he basically designed an experiment in which he I need to draw, in which he basically said that कि जो fast moving particles होते हैं, that is the alpha particle. He basically took alpha particles where were made to fall on a thin gold foil. So यहाँ पे उन्होंने गोल्ड फॉइल ली, जिसमें बहुत ही थिन गोल्ड फॉइल ली, जिससे क्या हो कि अल्फा पार्टिकल्स जो है इससे पास ऑन हो. This is basically a thin sheet of gold foil in which spacings are present. So he said that if a alpha particle falls on the gold plate, a thin layer of gold plate, so what happens? The alpha particles are doubly charged helium ion. So since they have a mass of a 4 micron, the fast moving alpha particles have a considerable amount of energy. So alpha particle would be deflected by the subatomic particle in the gold atom. Since the alpha particle were much heavier than the proton, he did not accept to see the large deflection. So here what we see that कि why he choose alpha particle, because इसका micron size जो था वो basically 4 micron का था. So and इसमें जो इन्होंने रिजल्ट देखा इट वॉज क्वाइट अनएक्सेप्टेड. It was totally unexpected. What he concluded here that the most of the fast moving alpha particles pass straight through the gold foil. Some of the alpha particles were deflected by the foil by some angle, and surprisingly on out of the every 2000 particles appear to be rebound. So following what happens, the conclusion of this experiment is that the most of the space of inside the atom is empty because most of the alpha particle pass through the gold foil without getting deflected. तो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ कि जो अल्फा पार्टिकल्स थे वो कुछ तो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स उसके जो पार्टिकल्स थे इट गेट एब्जॉर्ब्ड इन दिस गोल्ड फॉइल, अदर आर डिफ्लेक्टेड. ओके, तो जो डिफ्लेक्शन था वो ये शो कर रहा है दैट कि एटम के कहीं ना कहीं स्पेसिंग बेसिकली प्रेजेंट है. सो तो वेरी फ्यू पार्टिकल्स गेट डिफ्लेक्टेड बाय देयर पाथ, इंडिकेटिंग दैट द पॉजिटिव charge of the atom occupies very little space. A very small amount of alpha particle were deflected by 180 degree, indicating that all the positive charge and the mass of the gold atom were concentrated in a very small volume within the atom. Okay. He also calculated that the radius of the nucleus is about 10 raised to the power 5 times less than the radius of the atom. So what he has concluded that calculated that the radius of the nucleus is basically less than the radius of the atom. So here we understand that कि जो nucleus का size is basically far more smaller in comparison to the atom. Okay, so on the basis of this experiment, Rutherford concluded that there is a positive charge center in an atom called the nucleus, and nearly all the mass of the atom reside in the nucleus. So यहाँ पे हमें ये पता चलता है कि जो atom का mass है it basically lies in the core, basically in its center, that is the nucleus, जिसमें protons और neutrons are present. ठीक है. So electrons basically revolve around the nucleus in well defined orbit, and the size of the nucleus is very small as compared to the size of the atoms. Okay, so according to Rutherford we are going to draw a structure. So according to Rutherford, he said that there is a nucleus inside an atom which basically contain positive charge, that is the protons, whereas there is one more shell around it that basically contains negative charge species, that is electron. Okay, तो यहाँ पे जो गामा पार्टिकल्स थे वो इन शेल्स के आर पार चले जा रहे थे, जिसकी वजह से जो डिफ्लेक्शन था वो उनको कम देखने को मिल रहा था. इसीलिए उन्होंने इस एक्सपेरिमेंट से इस स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एटम, इस एटम के स्ट्रक्चर को एक्सप्लेन करा. ठीक है. सो हियर आर सम ड्रॉबैक्स ऑफ रदरफोर्ड. व्हाट आर दे? जो ऑर्बिटल रेजोल्यूशन था ऑफ एन इलेक्ट्रॉन इज़ नॉट एक्सेप्टेड टू बी स्टेबल. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे जो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन है, जो कि आगे की थ्योरीज में देखें तो इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है वो हमेशा रिवॉल्व करता रहता है इनके हिसाब से. तो ही बेसिकली इनका पहला ड्रॉबैक ये हुआ कि जो ऑर्बिटल था, द ऑर्बिटल ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉन इज़ नॉट एक्सेप्टेड टू बी स्टेबल. Any particle in a circular orbit would undergo acceleration, and during acceleration charged particle would radiate energy. So revolving electron basically loses energy, fall into the nucleus. So if this were so, the atom should be highly unstable and hence matter would not exist in the form that we know. Okay, so in the next video we will going to discuss about the Bohr's model of atom, from which we are going to learn the electronic configuration of the atoms, and what are isotopes, what are isobars. So if you like the video, please kindly share with your fellows, and subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.